morning, everyone. Mrs. Gillespie here. This is kind of like grammar with Mrs. Gillespie time. This is the first episode. There'll be a couple episodes this week. But first today, I just wanted to go over a review of our parts of speech that we have talked about throughout the year. But I just want to kind of give a little refresher course so that you remember the different parts of speech before we go on talk about adjectives and adverbs this week. So, parts of speech. I made a little anchor chart for us to look at for reference. So the first thing is common nouns. Common nouns are just general people, person, place, thing, animal. On the chart I have, for instance, a zoo, just a general zoo, not anything specific. A zookeeper, a whale would be a common noun, or a fence would be a common noun. And we do not use capital letters for those. However, with the proper noun, we do use capital letters because we're talking about someone very specific. For instance, I put myself up here, Mrs. Gillespie. I am a proper noun. You have to use a capital letter when you write my name. The Cincinnati Zoo is a specific place, so that is a proper noun. Also, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, one of my favorite books, is also a proper noun, even if you're talking about the book or the movie. The next thing is verbs. Verbs are actions that you do. Anything that you do, an action that you take, is a verb. So one of the things I have up here is the word migrate. That's one of the words we're going to be talking about this week. Migrate means it's when animals go from one place to another to stay safe and to continue to survive. Usually they do it during the different seasons. If it gets too cold or it gets too warm, they go somewhere where it's going to be safe for them to continue living. So that would be a verb. That would be something that they do. On the picture, you may not be able to see it very well in the video, but on the picture, I have a picture. There's penguins that are migrating. The next thing is swim. I have a picture of a little puppy swimming in the water. So that's something that hopefully this summer we'll be able to do, and that's something that you can do. So that is a verb. Eat, something that is another verb that you can do. Or talk. When you talk, even if you're talking to a video like I am right now, there's not another person in the room. You're still, that's something that you're doing. I'm talking right now, even if no one's in the room listening to me. The other thing that we're going to be talking a lot about this week, this is where I really want to focus, is adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. They tell you more information about something. So instead of just saying, the woman walked across the room, you could say the tall woman walked across the room. So that tells you that the woman that you're talking about is tall. It helps the reader to picture in their mind what the person looks like, right? Because a lot of books we read don't have pictures, and so the adjectives give us some information so that we can imagine what they look like in our mind. So some examples is beautiful. I have a beautiful sky, a picture of a beautiful sky on there. Old, so this is a picture of an old building. Majestic, something that is majestic is strong, or usually kind of goes with strong. So this is a picture of a deer actually on a mountain, so that kind of shows their strength, right? And then boring. Some of you, especially as you're stuck at home, might feel rather bored. I know I've been trying to fight through that lately, and so I have a picture of a puppy dog that looks very, very bored at home. So your goal for today, your assignment for today, is to write, you're going to answer the essential question for lesson 22. This is kind of like your pre-test, just to kind of see what you know. The question is, why do animals migrate to other places? Okay, I just want you to tell me what you think. However, while you're writing, I want you to try to use as many adjectives as you can, okay? Make sure you're writing in complete sentences, but I want you to use as many adjectives as you can when you're writing, okay? So think about how you can describe it using some extra adjectives today. This assignment should only take you 20 minutes at the very most. So set a timer, 20 minutes, write what you think. There'll be a Google Docs on the assignment on Google Classroom. So you'll just open that up. It's a copy that's just for you. You'll type out your answer on there, and then you can just turn it in on Google Classroom. And I would just set a timer for 20 minutes, write as much as you can, and then as soon as you're done, turn it in. That's all you have to do. I'm going to look at them. I'm not going to grade them. So don't feel like it has to be perfect by any means. Okay? If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.